Hi, writing songs is, actually easy if you think about it. Hi, my name is Seutary, and let's break it down. So for writing a song, you need words, a melody, an instrumental, and a structure, right? Simply put, for the words, you just need to have feelings and thoughts. And from one, fellow human being to another, I think you got them. Okay, so you may be asking yourself the question, right? Well, what do I write about? Honestly, anything. But I know that the freedom, the lack of restriction, in that advice is daunting. So let's talk about an example, okay? Let's say you want to write like a classic love song. With that said, what are you feeling and thinking? This could be based off on a personal experience, a story of another, a completely made-up scenario, or a mix of all three. So let's keep it simple then, right? Let's have the scenario that you felt a connection with a stranger you made some small talk with at a coffee shop. You hopeless romantic. So now what are you feeling, right? Attachment, infatuation, and you could even sprinkle some more anxious or negative emotions like doubt. So your thoughts, it could be I'm kind of getting attached. I like this person's voice. I like their choice of words, and with that negative feeling, I'm afraid of falling too deeply. Like those could be your thoughts. So okay, with those things said, we can simply write our lyrics, and I know this takes practice to find like a combination of words that doesn't feel too simple. But honestly, write the simplest song you could write. And if you really want to learn how to, make your lyrics sound good, study your favorite artists. If your lyrics sound like it's lyrics that your favorite artist would write, that's perfectly fine. Gather inspiration from multiple sources and figure out your own identity through that process. For the lyrics, right? Let's say your voice sweet like the coffee I got me acting ways that I'm not. I act that I thought of that on top of my head. I'm reading a script right now. But yeah, usually songs rhyme also. But yeah, we finally got the lyrics. 2 lines, sure, but rinse and repeat, and you got a whole song in front of you. Now let's talk about melody and instrumental, as these two things are like quite connected. We got like the words to our song, but we have no melody nor chords nor beat to back it up. So what do? Easy. I got these processes I call word to chord, where you write the lyrics first, think of a melody later, and then figure out the chords as well. And then chord to word, where it's melodies and chords first and then lyrics later, and a mix of the two where you figure out the words, melodies, and chords at the same time. Let's call it chord. But in our case today, it's word to chord. And let me grab my guitar here. Your words, sweet like the coffee I got me acting ways that I'm not. There we go. Right, nice 4 chords, just a simple melody there. Fine. Mind you that this process could take some time, right? If you don't have perfect pitch and have relative pitch that you haven't practiced enough like me, or if you don't know how to play an instrument, it might take some time. But let's say you finally figured it out. We finally go to structure. A lot of songs kind of have a similar pattern to them or structure. Usually it's like verse, chorus, then a bridge and chorus. Related to melody and instrumental, the verses usually have a similar melody, and the chorus and bridge having different ones, to the verse, right? And so with chorus being the catchiest and most memorable part, the bridge to spice things up, and verses to like really tell the story. But I tell you now, you don't have to follow that structure at all. Shout out to one of the best songwriters and performers that I've seen, Dumas. I've heard some songwriting advice from him, and that this is basically it, right? Like, it doesn't matter what structure you go for. It could be all verses, all choruses, all bridge. If you want it to be verse, chorus, or verse chorus verse verse, or chorus verse verse chorus, or just have one song that is just a verse. It's all up to you and what makes you satisfied. If it's a song that you'd like listening to, no one else's opinions matter. With that said, to summarize, to write a song, you need words, melody and instrumental, and structure. So for words, you need your feelings and thoughts, break down what you really want to write about. For melody and instrumental, we have 3 ways to do it. Word to chord, chord to word, and chord. And for structure, go traditional or write however you want. If you like it, that's what matters. So if you have any questions on songwriting and its processes, go ahead and comment them down. And if you like this video, why not like and subscribe? This has been me, Seutary. God bless you all.